time to begin. I need to meet Pierre and Ignatius in my hideaway inside the library. Greetings to all who may be watching this playthrough of Descent into the Abyss. This is the next entry in Argonian Lord series. You know the drill, Calaxidus. The Eastern Bell Tower is closed for the evening. And as you can see, this one will explore the story a lot more. You undoubtedly don't want to visit the Beast Pits, Calaxidus. Let's just say Magistrate Martumo brought some pets. Yeah, this is the stronghold of the Griffin Brotherhood. You may remember in Tower of Chaos it mentioned this big war that erupted across Kronos. It was between the three factions that previously used to rule Kronos before Korax's invasion. The Griffin Brotherhood is what became of the Mages, the Bronze Wolves are what became of the Legion of Warriors, and the Red Dragon Cult is what became of the Clerics. Now I just need to light the unlit torch in here as silently as possible. That's basically the storyline, is that they, the factions are at each other's throats now, but thankfully there are some rebels amongst them.
There you are, Calaxidus. I hope you have a good reason for summoning us to Griffinhold.
Yes, do you remember the ethereal crown I was talking about? The relic that could summon an army eager to fight the Serpent Riders?
Yes, I remember. Calaxidus, are you seriously chasing fairy tales now?
Well, you see, I've learned that a group of astronomers that inhabit a castle in the Baronian Isles may know its location.
I'm not sure I believe in its existence as much as you do, but the astronomers are knowledgeable. If it does exist, I'm sure they'll be able to locate it through their astral scrying.
My thoughts exactly. I intend to travel to their castle to speak with them. I don't suppose you two wish to accompany me.
I've heard some strange tales about the Baronian Isles that I'd like to investigate, so I may as well travel there with you. How about you, Ignatius?
I'm ready for anything.
That settles it then. We'll take the boats in our hideout to the south and row there.
Rowing all the way there in those boats? Isn't that a bit extreme?
Not for boats enchanted with additional durability, no. Now, if you would just follow me through this portal.
On your way.
Yep. There's going to be a lot of world building in this.
And it reeks of infernal energy, similar to the magic cast by the Faceless One. Then his return to the material realm is at hand. The demon lords must be cautious, lest they are soul-trapped by him once more.
If we stop by the nearby port cities, we'll make the journey without any problems.
Well, that makes sense, especially if these boats are enchanted to be more durable.
Don't stand about.
Ah yes, I forgot how much I appreciate your no-nonsense attitude, Ignatius. But he's right, we should begin rowing to Oakhart straight away. You two take the large boat, and I'll take the small one.
Medric, your suspicions were correct. Calaxidus is indeed looking for the ethereal crown.
Address me incorrectly again, Bancroft, and I'll incinerate you. Anyway, you know what to do. Send some of the apprentices after him.
I'm acting! Of course, Magister Medric.
Pierre, can you tell how much farther it is with your divine sense? Oh, by the way, even though...
Not much farther. This fog was unexpected, but it will do little to impede our progress.
Even though you're hearing Kako's voice, I'm not actually playing with him. He just voiced the character.
Well, here we are, and the fog has passed too.
I suppose the two of you will investigate the tales you mentioned back in the Griffin Fortress? See, this WOD is not meant for co-op play. It's just single player.
Indeed we will. The rumors about undead activity on one of the other islands concern me.
Very well. May the gods watch over the both of you.
Likewise, Calaxidus. Until we meet again.
Argonian Lord presents... Hexen, Descent into the Abyss. Act 1, Dark Omens. Yeah, Descent to the Abyss is focused around having a small number of particularly large maps with lots of detail, as is more or less a token of Argonian Lord's works. And you may also notice I'm using a crossbow this time. That's because Descent to the Abyss offers several new classes. This Universalist is basically the vanilla Hexen mage. And I'm playing as there was the Necromancer, Invoker, and Elemental, who are basically all different paths of mage that the Griffin Brotherhood has been training up. Ah, the Etten Centaurian Dorman. Charming. And yep, this is the starting weapon for the Elemental. A fairly slow, but still reasonably potent crossbow. All the weapons got revamped in an update to Descent to the Abyss a while ago, in which I may have played a substantial part. I believe in the case of the crossbow, it's had its damage randomization tweaked a lot, so it's does a way more consistent amount of damage. What is that? You may have also noticed I am not playing with on the highest difficulty, which has fast monsters active. I am still playing with Legend Doom Light here, as you can see, even though we haven't seen any... Actually, hold on. Yeah, even though we haven't seen any additional any legendary monsters yet. Pierpont's note. Whatever Grand Astronomer Tyrone has planned for this castle, I have no idea, but whatever he is doing is definitely damaging the stability of the courtyard of the Elemental Towers. Just give it a couple more days, and Tyrone has created a pit of crimson fire in the place of the courtyard's current rocky grounds. Pierpont the Stargazer. Yep. These notes work the same way as... those same notes were added into the updates for A New World and Tower of Chaos. Can't remember where exactly I need to go for my next weapon. I think it's up here. Yeah, nope. Upper levels. Oh, never mind. Need a key for that. Yeah, so even though I'm not playing with on fast monsters, mostly because this is no longer in cooperative play anymore, it's just single player. And I wanted a slower change of pace for this. I am playing with something else. See if you can guess what... Something else that'll make the game much harder. See if you can guess what it is. It is said that us astronomers stare at the sky and accomplish little in life. It goes without saying that this is a purely ignorant belief, born out of the bias of the religious who refuse to see the truth. We look to the stars for guidance so that we may warn the world of incoming danger. Our astral scryings have been ignored too often, and the world has suffered for it, but our predictions have always been true. Marvax the Astronomer. And in case you're wondering, the other two classes, the Necromancer obviously starts with the Gauntlets of the Necromancer from Heretic. And the Invoker starts with the Invocation Wand. Oh, there's the key. The Invoker starts with an Invocation Wand, which is kind of like a version of the Sapphire Wand that shoots homing shots instead of piercing ones. Yeah, there are plenty of death pits. There are some autosaves, but they aren't everywhere, so...
I'm feeling this is foreshadowing.
I will need to save occasionally and be careful, especially for these platforming sections. The Elements text. Mankind has long sought ways to control the four elements of earth, air, water, and fire, but until recently, academics were uncertain how to accomplish this. The conclusion came with the discovery of the fifth element, the one that can truly shape all four into something greater, the element of metal. Yep, that's what's in this tower here, the element of metal. This one's air. We already saw the ones for, I believe, earth and fire, and I think this one, yep, this one is water. There we go. Just getting the notes out of my inventory so I don't clutter. That's what Argo recommends in the start text for this. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Argo's wads also feature my shield fix, so-called, that gives the centaurs an actual hitbox for their shields. Who else?
Hey, dude.
Ow! Crap! He caught me out of nowhere with that thing. Ooh, hey! There's the Elementalist Blue Mana weapon, the Ice Wand. And we also found Madellan's Note. I'm starting to worry for the villagers of Murstone, the village close to our castle. When I last went to the forest, close to the village, I noticed some odd growth around the area. It had blocked off several parts of the woods with odd sickly colored roots and fungi. Matter of fact, I was unable to reach the village due to this infestation, and I see no way of dealing with it yet. Hopefully the villagers will figure something out. Medellin the Stargazer. Oh, shoot. And this is what the ice one does. The rapid fire ice attack. I think it got buff damage and less damage randomization in the update, and it also gained a new alt fire. Okay, I don't think we want to go this way yet, as a matter of fact. Does this go? Yep, it does. I want to take this way instead. Each of these 3 specialist mage classes all have their own sort of roles or leanings. Necromancer obviously is dark magic and resurrect stuff. Resurrect slain enemies to fight for him. Oh yeah, there's also some scripted item drops in this. Oh, another planet gem. The Invoker is almost kind of a support character who has less crowd control, but still has good damage, healing, and defense. And the Elementalist is more of a direct attack magic user, who's better for direct combat. Oh, okay, I guess we'll read this note first. Linnell's note. As the war between the 3 factions wages on, we astronomers sit and debate any really positive outcome. The Bronze Wolves want all magic locked away. The Red Worms want to crush any other religions and limit magic to the faithful. And the Griffins want nothing but magical prowess to rule Kronos. Is there truly any possible outcome to this anymore? Linnell the Astronomer. There you go. Now you have some more background on those 3 factions that became of the 3 ruling powers of Kronos before. Not exactly the best of fates, to be sure. And by the way, this note is flashing because it's more important. Malar's note. Have faith in the ethereal spirit clouds, for while it may seem perilous, these clouds shall carry your physical form to allow you passage into the realms above and beyond. According to this quote from a book we read, the odd clouds that we can see floating around this particular spot of the castle are indeed ethereal spirit clouds. Unfortunately, the book failed to specify what an ethereal spirit cloud really is, so all we can assume is that they're clouds that contain spirits who are passing from the material realm into the aether so they can move on to their chosen afterlife. It's all very odd, and I must admit we didn't quite understand the implications of this, aside from the fact that these small-scale clouds fluttering near this part of the keep can carry our physical forms. Pierpont and I put this theory to the test, and it was true. We could stand atop these clouds as if they were solid rock. This calls for further tests, because we realize the clouds in this area seem to form a bridge to some area in the courtyard. We intend to jump between the clouds tomorrow to see where they lead. Malar the Stargazer. I might as well piggyback off of them. Yeah. This is one of the dangers of having platforming of this type. These 2D sprites, they are much bigger than they look. A fifth of the puzzle has been solved. Uh-oh. We're being followed. Let's just go through here. Safer. Elemental Glyph of Air. Oh, minus 1. Now let's see. I think those guys appeared in here. Yes, they did. Griffin Associates. Oh, ow. That's what the Griffin Associates do. They run around, they shoot little red shots at you. Oh. That doesn't look good. Oh, what? Another one. Valdeth's note. Whoever built this castle must have had a mind full of chaotic planning. Only half of the areas in this damn place make any sense. Lots of hallways leading to nothing, a silly amount of closed doors, doesn't have a dock, is completely cut off from the rest of society, and worst of all, it doesn't have a storage unit. Where are we supposed to put our supplies when there's no storage unit? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous is what it is. And to make matters worse, Tyrone is barely even seen and keeps the northwestern part of the castle locked tighter in an ancient tomb. I can't help but wonder what he and his minions are up to there. By the stars, this place is an inevitable disaster. Valdeth the Stargazer. Good gracious. This whole place is getting flooded with suspicious purple stuff. And not the good kind of purple stuff that you find in those quartz flasks either. Ooh, another one. We already got a couple of objectives mapped out for us, and lots of stuff we have to read. Ulforth's note. Things are slow as usual in the castle, but the monotony is sometimes interrupted by Valdeth when he and the other Stargazers bicker about the castle's architecture. I admit it was confusing at first, but I've gotten used to it now. Besides, there's much better things to be bickering about, such as Grand Astronomer Tyrone locking up the entire northwestern wing of the castle to anyone but his most trusted friends and associates. What are they doing back there? That doesn't concern the rest of the astronomers. I thought one of the founding principles for the astronomers was that we share knowledge between one another, but all I see is Tyrone breaking this principle every day, and he remains locked up in there with his friends. Ulforth the Astronomer. That's suspicious. The balance text. It is said that the balance of the multiverse hangs in the 5 elements. Without them, there can be no logical realms, and most certainly not Kronos, the supposed center of the universe. Hello, multiverse Copernicusism! What would be instead is a never-ending chaos where rhyme and reason have no place, and the agents of chaos thrive. But the multiverse must be in a shaky stability, for if it was truly orderly, would the Abyss exist? Good question. And the Abyss is something from D&D. This is where we start seeing a lot more D&D crossover in Argo's works, too. Well, it's got Arden's note. Grand Astronomer Tyrone sure has kept quiet about a lot of the things relating to what we research in this old castle. We came here in hopes of learning more about the Chaos Realm, the dimension Korax and his brethren supposedly hail from, so that we'd be able to fight back against future Eldritch abominations more efficiently. But with all this info behind closed doors, I'm beginning to worry. Arden. This Tyrone guy is up to some suspicious stuff, it seems. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. First legendary bad guy. Took long enough. Maybe I do need to increase the legendary spawn rate. Hang on. Lots of stuff to collect in here. Living quarters. A solar chart. It seems most of the planet gems are missing. I'll need to acquire them all. Inner Sanctum. Huh. This appears to be a locked up area, but I don't think that's the northwestern area. Oh yeah, each of those specialization classes has a different use for the flechettes. The Invoker throws them, the Necromancer makes them poison type. Okay, simple switch shooty puzzle. And the Elementalist uses the fiery time bomb version. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I don't know if I'm actually helping here. And we've got, yes, yeah, more of those Griffin Associates. Those are supposed to be the guys I'm working for. Why are they attacking me? Sheesh. Oh, by the way, that alt fire I mentioned, the alt fire for this weapon I mentioned, waboosh! Ow. Yep. Creates an ice wall. I figured that would be the best way. Like I said, I played a part in this update, and I figured that would be the best way to make this class a direct attack one. Oh, shoot. No, no. Okay. Ow! Those guys are a-holes, let me tell you. Hardly surprised to see the astronomer's dead, but why are Korax's minions here? Let's see, I think this leads... Yep. I don't know if it's possible to jump there, but I think if it is, it was left in there on purpose. Yeah, the Ice one didn't used to have that Ice Wall alt fire, but that was added in the update. All of the changes that I made in said update were done completely with Argo's prior knowledge and consent, by the way. I didn't screw about this without letting him know and agree to it. There we go. Oh god, yeah! More green mana, which I don't need. Because there's no green mana weapon in this first part of the game, just like in bog standard Hexen. Oh god. Oh! Ah, shoot! Alright. We're gonna have to mulligan some stuff here. Ah, heck with it. And you remember the legendary pigs, don't ya? There we go. Unfortunately, if you polymorph a monster, it doesn't drop any items it normally would. Okay, yeah, we always... I'll just find another place to junk this. There we go. Went much better that time. God, how many of you are down here? Sheesh. And you're hard to kill, you know that? Oh, dear. It's almost making me think I should have played on hardest difficulty for the sole purpose of me getting more mana. God damn, there's a lot of you down here.
Dead.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not again! Probably worth mentioning, I am indeed doing this playthrough partly because, well, I'm obligated to for the rest of the franchise, and also because I genuinely enjoy Argo's projects a lot. Including this one, despite their flaws. And this will also help set the precedent for later parts of the project, too. In which I had a much closer hand in developing. But I guess you could also say there's a bit of a... Okay, don't do that. Noted. Can't go that way until that area is filled up with water. But part of it is also a sort of distraction or diversion for me, because, well... Unfortunately, I have recently learned that one of my cats, the pretty orange one named Max, who was most recently seen on my on a previous channel, begging me for food and attention, distracting me and nearly getting me killed in the most adorable way possible.
Cat! Oh, damn.
Unfortunately, he has come down with jaw cancer. And he's only got a few months to live. And I should save here, now they've taken out those guys. So he only has a few months to live, and things are likely going to get worse and worse for him as time goes on. He's already having difficulty eating and all this stuff. And there's no treatment for it either. So that means the best thing I can do is just give him as much love and attention and care as I can until he either dies or things get so severe that I have to put him down. Neither of which I'm looking forward to. He's not the first cat I've had to be stricken with a terminal illness and need to be put down, but pain never quite leaves. Oh? I don't think I ever realized this was here. Or is that... Okay, no, that was just like a secret way around. I hate to have to trauma dump and be a big Demi Downer on camera like this, but I just figure I might as well let everyone know that in case there's long spells where if I seem to be in a different mood, or if I go silent for a long spell, that's probably why. We're saving here because we're gonna fill the place up. And that means filling this cave up too. You hear it? You hear the water rising? Where am I currently? Ah, here I am. That means I need to get out of here quickly before I drown. Oh dear. Wait a minute, what's over this way? Is it still... Oh god, it's still rising. Okay. Nope, 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 nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here but death. Oh jeez, now I'm on a timer. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh dear. Okay, no, I have to go down this way. Okay, whew, that was close. Don't think I had much longer down there before I would start taking damage. And it's probably worth pointing out, drowning damage in GZ Doom stacks the longer you stay under the water, so yeah. But we also solved the water puzzle. And we got more of those guys to deal with, and more of that gross purple stuff. Which I believe in this game is supposed to be abysmal mold. Yeah, this stuff. That's abysmal mold. Can I... Oh, shoot. I guess I forgot to... Okay. That's weird. I was pretty sure I set that up so that you'd be able to shoot through it. Don't know what's going on with that.